There is a kind of emptiness that doesn't hurt. It doesn't make you cry. It doesn't make you panic loudly. It just makes everything feel flat. You wake up. You move through the day. You do what you're supposed to do. But inside, something feels quiet in a way you can't explain. Not sad. Not angry. Just empty. And the scariest thought slowly enters your mind. Why do I feel empty when nothing is technically wrong? Tonight is not about motivation, not about pushing yourself, not about blaming your iman. This is about understanding gently. Pain makes sense to us. If you're heartbroken, you know why. If you're stressed, you can point to the cause. If you're tired, you blame the workload. Pain has a reason. But emptiness feels different. You're not crying, but you're not happy either. You're not broken, but you're not excited. You don't feel pulled toward anything. Not people. Not goals. Not dreams. Sometimes not even yourself. You start asking quiet questions. Why don't I care like I used to? Why does nothing excite me anymore? Why do I feel numb even when life is stable? And because there's no obvious answer, the fear grows. You start blaming yourself. Maybe I'm ungrateful. Maybe my heart is weak. Maybe my iman is dying. But Islam teaches us something very important. Not every uncomfortable feeling is a problem. Some are processes. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that the heart changes constantly. That is why he made dua. O turner of the hearts, keep my heart firm upon your religion. Authentic hadith. If hearts didn't change, this dua wouldn't exist. So when your heart feels different, it doesn't automatically mean something is wrong. Sometimes it means something is shifting. Allah is not distant from your heart. The Quran tells us Allah is closer to you than your jugular vein, which means every emotional shift happens under His knowledge, including emptiness. Here is something many people don't realize. Allah often removes the feeling. Before He removes the thing, you might still be in the same place, around the same people, doing the same routine, but it doesn't hit the same anymore. What once excited you now feels heavy. What once mattered now feels distant. What once felt meaningful now feels quiet. This is not random. Allah does this gently, because if He removed everything suddenly, your heart would resist. So instead, He slowly loosens your attachment, not to punish you, but to protect you. The Quran shows us again and again that Allah replaces things after preparing the heart, because a heart still attached cannot receive what is next. This is why emptiness comes first. Imagine holding a cup. It's full of old water. Allah wants to pour something fresh into it. But if the cup is already full, what happens? Nothing new fits. So Allah empties the cup, not because the cup is useless, not because the water was sinful, but because something better is coming. Emptiness is the empty cup. Pain screams. Emptiness whispers. Pain says, something is wrong. Emptiness says nothing at all. And silence scares the human mind, because we don't know how long it will last. But Allah works quietly. The Quran reminds us that Allah brings life from what looks lifeless. Dry land looks empty before rain touches it. The land is not dead. It's waiting. Your heart is the same. The soul needs quiet to realign. Noise keeps us attached. Silence lets us listen. When Allah wants to redirect you, He often reduces emotional noise. Less excitement, less craving, less attachment, so the heart can reset. This is not punishment. This is mercy. Allah doesn't rush replacement. He perfects preparation. What feels empty is often unfinished, not abandoned. Let's gently correct the lies fear whispers. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not losing iman. You are not failing Allah. You are transitioning. Emptiness does not mean Allah left you. It often means He is closer than ever, rearranging quietly. Islam does not teach endless struggle. It teaches cycles. Effort, rest, renewal. Allah prepares space before He places blessings. He clears emotional clutter before giving clarity. He softens the heart before planting direction. Because blessings placed too early can distract instead of guide. So Allah slows you down. quietly, lovingly, without panic. Allah doesn't fill cluttered hearts. He clears them first. If your heart feels empty tonight, hear this clearly. You're not ungrateful. You're not numb forever. You're not falling behind. This phase is temporary. Allah is not a Lord of neglect. He does not remove without wisdom. If He removed the feeling, it was standing in the way of something else. When Allah makes you feel empty, it's not because life has nothing left to give. It's because He is preparing to fill you with something that fits the person you are becoming. Something calmer, cleaner, more lasting. So don't rush this phase. Let it breathe. Let it pass. Because emptiness is not the end of meaning. It is the space where Allah prepares renewal. May Allah fill our hearts with clarity, replace what faded with what fits, and guide every quiet moment with peace. You are not empty. Allah is preparing space.